all their money because people needed to buy supplies as they were going to Alaska. So that's how they made their money. They didn't actually have to sell gold. So there's something like that for you guys to look into, and you got to schedule yourself in. So it's going to be a really busy time in April, collectively, a lot of money and a lot of new ideas. Okay. Maybe we have concern. Okay, Spirit guys, we have the Queen of Swords, Seven of Cups, and the Page of Wands. Okay, so there could be some issues around women and women's rights. I've actually seen a lot of issues of women's rights starting right off the gate here. There could be some kind of, this came up at the Cancer full moon reading, so check that out if you haven't seen it. But there could be something where people actually have to leave, or you may want to migrate, or something's going to change where it won't be so easy for women and children. Unfortunately, you may have seen. And you got boundaries, yeah. So Spirit has been saying this whole reading, boundaries and getting a really good team of people. Recall your dreams. Lip of the light. Okay. Interesting. And then June, we have mature women. Seven of Cups. The Fool. And Lovers. So I'm actually getting clear audio messages. There's going to be different rules around marriage as well. So there might not be civil unions anymore. You know that many states also already got rid of interracial marriage. If you don't know that, and you're not in an interracial relationship, there's a lot of states where your marriage won't be valid. Currently, there's few that already is the case. And you got drawing down the moon, knowledge, and be kind to yourself, pink opal. So I think this is going to show us maybe something nationally. I'm hearing overturn of gay marriage. There's going to be something around womanhood, marriage, and options, and it's going to be limited options here. Okay, well, overall energy, Spirit guides, occupation. So Spirit's encouraging you to work, save, prepare. Get really good with your money and finances. Communicate what you need. Okay, go after, life is worth living, guys. Even with these changes, we're still on this planet, in this galaxy, in this moment. Life is worth living. So be smart, but charge ahead, enjoy life, and celebrate. Clear the clutter and higher power. Yeah. With faith in God, faith in the universe, we're going to make it through this. Our lives will change a lot, but just think of this as part 2. And for those of a lot of us that are adults or in our middle age, when you're reading someone's memoir, it's like, and then they moved here and started doing this. This is just part 2 on their wild adventure. Okay, so those are the messages that they wanted to get out to you guys for the next 6 months. I'll do another reading for January. This was a very different next 6 months, guys. Hopefully that was helpful. I think one of the things I've noticed with the Spirit team right now, with the collective messages, they get what we need right now, and they don't want to start mass panic. That's the last thing they want to do, is put us in a state of panic where we're not able to act at all. So even when we're doing our solo work, you may notice, and this kind of goes across the boards for even if you're doing like a love reading or just like a simple pull, your spirit guides are never going to put you in a situation where it's going to overwhelm you. So sometimes I tell people, I have really heavy messages for them. I tell them, well, now your spirit can handle it, because really, if the information could come to you and you can process it, then you're ready for it, even though it's difficult. Whereas think of times where you weren't ready. Knowing more isn't always helpful. And our spiritual journey has to be very, very guided by our team. And we do go through a series of initiations. Even when we think we're advanced, we're still not as advanced as souls as we're going to be, right? And so if information's coming to you and it's troubling, then you have to know that God has prepared you a way out for you, okay? It's not just about, oh, here comes horrible things and then it's letting you fall, okay? Yeah, there's going to be a lot of money, marriage, and women coming out these next 6 months. I think I picked up on that in the Cancer reading, yeah. And in a weird way, it's going to make couples come together quicker, but you're going to have to really watch your back because, again, there could be a lot of fake relationships, a lot of thievery. Like I'm seeing almost the time like in the Victorian period, and like we do cycle through and like reincarnation groups. So if you remember a time where you like at the Victorian time, or even like a little bit before, like turn of the century, or even during the a little bit before the witch trials, there were witch trials everywhere, guys. There was the Spanish Inquisition. There was a lot everywhere. But when we think of the witch trials, we usually think of like in Europe, or like the Salem witch trials, where they would torture the women. Like, you may be remembering that time period, and there may be lessons in people that you have to work through now, through betrayals, through community, through trust, and things like that. So we do cycle through these old contracts.
Hey, Betty. You already know why you're here. Psychic hotline. Tap in. Tap in. Psychic hotline. Tap in. Late night, feel it in your chest. You a goddess, don't forget. Designer thoughts, elevated mind. Pick it up, I read the line. Body energy, I feel the shift. You've been ready for the upgrade, sis. No confusion, no delay. I see it all, I'm here to say. High vibe, luxury flow. You already know what you know. Stop playing, step in your light. Goddess more, yeah, that's your right. Welcome to the psychic hotline. Betty intuition, so defined. Designer upgrades, change your timeline. Yeah, you tapped into the psychic hotline. Welcome to the psychic hotline. Hottie goddess energy, all mine. Elevated, sexy, align. Yeah, you tapped into the psychic hotline. Soft voice, but I speak that truth. Pretty face with the inner proof. No games, I don't chase no signs. I just read what's in your mind. Upgrade season, step it up. Self-love glow, feel up. You the prize, don't forget. Manifest, collect, reset. You that girl, don't dim your shine. Luxury soul, divine design. Everything you need is inside. In psychic hotline. Psychic hotline. Body, goddess, upgraded energy. Psychic hotline. If you want next, I can. If you want next, I can. If you want next, I can.